Peace of Allah be upon you, dear colleagues and students. It's me, Ahmed al-Dessouqi, teacher of English at Al-Fawatim Official Language School, Alexandria Governorate. Let's enjoy English for some minutes. Unit 8 for third year. It's entitled Work Experience. It's the future of you, dear students. Work experience. We say work experience, not experiences. Let's enjoy vocabulary, new vocabulary. It won't be new for you. I hope so. I'll read the sentence and focus on the word I mean to guess the meaning in Arabic. It's better to think of English first. She read out excerpts from an article in the Times. Excerpts means excerpts, extracts. Send a full CV with your job application. CV means CV, it's abbreviation for curriculum vitae or vitae, in American called resume. It looks like French. Contemporary. Shakespeare was contemporary with Dickens, Charles Dickens, of Great Expectations, you study. Full-time employees are entitled to receive health insurance. Full-time. I'm part-time or part-timer. I work 3 days a week. Part-time. The school rewarded him with a prize for excellence in his studies. Dreams become achievable when you begin to believe in them. Just believe. It takes constant effort to become fluent in a language, fluent. She speaks English with a great fluency. She is the ideal candidate for the job. Candidate means nominee. She speaks English with great fluency. I worked for them for a summer as kind of an internship like training. She refused to be treated by an intern and demanded to see a qualified doctor. Intern, trainee. Human resources, HR, it's known as HR in big companies or administrations. Human resources runs an orientation course for anyone who is new here. HR. We are currently studying all the options available. Calamities, catastrophes, disaster, natural calamities have brought about great damage to our economy. Oh. I am living with my parents, but it's only temporary. She's looking for permanent employment. Permanent is the opposite of temporary. Our main problem is lack of cash, shortage. When war broke out, my father volunteered immediately. The hotel is situated, not situated. It's situation, not situation. The hotel is situated in a peaceful residential neighborhood. I'm looking forward to taking the challenge. Taking on the challenge. Expression. He has built up the family firm. Firm means small company into multinational company, international. The Japanese are our biggest economic rivals. Economic. You say economic for something, which is relative to economy. But when you talk about car or your mother is economical, Right. Award. He was nominated for the best award. He deserves a reward for his efforts. So award is formal and reward looks like informal. Nursing is a very rewarding job. Rewarding, gets a lot of money. He was in charge of overlooking prisoners. In charge of means responsible. He was charged with, different, was charged with murder and was executed. We should save unnecessary expenses. Reminds you of expenses or expenditures. Work experience helps you to stand out from the competition when applying for jobs. Work experience. Participate in means take part in. They expected him to participate in. Participate in means take part in. My startup company, just a beginner startup company, has made profit. Startup. Long-term goals are achievements you desire to complete in the future. Takes a lot of time. At last, he had found a well-paid job that interested him. The painting will be sold at an auction. Forget about this. Auction. Let's have some exercises on vocabulary. Curriculum, just guess before showing you the 4 options to choose one. It will be correct, I hope. Curriculum, CV or what? Curriculum, what is a Latin phrase and means course of life. CL, CV, CD. Let's have a look and choose. Curriculum vet, via, vitae or vitae or vital. Think, my dear students. It's vitae, curriculum vitae, curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae. Your CV should include what? Should include your hard skills, and your interests. Which is which? Think, my dear students, think. CV should include your hard skills, like documents, your personnel. Oh, it's personal, right. Look again. I applied. Oh, it's so famous. Applied for. Take care, my dear. I applied writing. The key is here. Writing. For the vacant job advertised in the newspaper. Applied what? Applied to, applied in, applied with, applied about. It is applied in writing. You say apply in writing, apply in person, but apply for a job, apply to get a job. It's not customary to say all the time apply for. I have read and from notes on nursing. It's book. What is it? What it is and what it is not. I have read an exception, exclusion, inclusion, excerpt, exception, exclusion, excerpt. Oh, it's extract means excerpt. Your training and education should be included in your CV as skills. Education, training. Oh, which is which? Personal, hard skills, difficult skills, easy skills. It's either hard skills or personal skills or soft skills. Personal or soft skills. Hard means documents, education, so it's hard skills, not personal. Read the CV of a student who is for an internship. Implying, complying, applying, supplying. The answer is so clear, it's applying, right? Tariq has all the right qualifications to make him an excellent. Tariq has all the right qualifications to make him an excellent candidate, candy, certificate, delegate. Which is which? Oh, an excellent qualification. Oh, it's candidate for the job. Mrs. Sharuk works at a shop on Mondays and Wednesdays. Works Mondays, Wednesday. Look, full-time, half-time, all-time, part-time. On Mondays and Wednesday, just 2 days, so it's part-time, part-timer. My cousin has got A or N with a computer company. Internet, reward, internship, hardship. My cousin has got A with a computer company. Sure, it's internship, training. Our manager started working in the office as A or N, doctor, intern, teacher, nurse. Oh, it's intern. Trainee, I mean. I don't think I will for the job at the bank. I don't have enough experience. I don't think I will. Reply for the job, play, apply, supply. So easy. Apply for the job, right? People who are interested in the job should email us with their OU, UK, CD, CV. People who are interested in the job, you look for a job, so you have to offer your CV, curriculum vitae or vitae. I have written my details at the top of my CV. At the top of your CV, you should write your contact, connect, collect, react. It's so clear, my dear students. It's contact, your email, and so on. Fatma is going to apply an internship at a dentist's. So easy. Apply. Yes, apply for an internship. Apply for a job. The contact details include the blah blah, name, email, and address. Where can you put your contact details? Who is who? The contact details include the application, applicant form. So the one who offers CV is the applicant, the candidate, the person. I need to contact the resources department at once. Human, take care of spelling. Human, humane, inhumane, humanity. Oh, it's human resources, HR. The synonym of responsible for is the same meaning as in charge, for, with, of, about. It's clear, in charge of. But the criminal was charged with murder. Different. Take care. I want to talk to the officer in what, please? In charge, in charger. It's not mobile. Recharger. Charging, charges. So it's an expression. In the person or the officer in charge. It's an expression or idiom. Dr. Ahmed Zuwairi received the Nobel Prize, takes certain preposition, chemistry, with, at, of, for. Nobel Prize, the prize is followed by for, right? I have worked with my colleagues to develop social media for the newspaper. Struggle, strategy, stingy, strength or strength. So social media, strategy to make a plan, like policy. Can you, in a project, take care of preposition, it will help you. Can you in a project to research social media habits with foreign colleagues. Can you divide take place? Take place is not used for persons, but you can say you take my place. Participate, part-time. So it's participate. Participate means take part in. Participate in. Take care. Our company has branches all over the world. It's many branches, many series or chains. It is a company, local, multinational, national, small. Sure, it's multinational. And must be followed by vowel. And works at a company for a short time to get work experience, to get work, not to get money. An engineer, an intern, an entertainer, an oculist. It's intern, trainee. I was invited to information evening about internships at the company. And information is take care. Information here is uncountable noun. We don't use an or informations in English. We don't say an information. We say information, but there is a trick. I'm not talking about information. I'm talking about the evening. So I was invited to an information evening. It's related to evening, not the information itself, about internships at the company. Tricky. Take care of number 24. This film is very popular in or with. Take care. Popular in, there is no in, so popular with all my friends. Popular in Egypt, for example. Speaking without many stops and starts is one of the best presentation techniques. Friendly, hesitantly, fluently, terribly. When you don't hesitate, stop for many times, it's hesitant, friendly, fluently, terribly. I hope to be one of the fluent presenters. Thank you in advance. Let's go to grammar. Today's grammar is so easy. It's active and passive, and we will focus on passive, as you know. The given examples will be active, then change them into passive. Let's enjoy grammar, active and passive. Passive forms. Look at the Arabic. I will not read the Arabic one. Let's have some interesting sentences. The International Space Station is seen, it's passive, is seen in the sky every night. Look, it's not important who sees it. Food is brought. We don't care about who is who. Food is brought to the hospital every day. The important thing is food, not the person who brought it. Look. Using passive, we don't care about the doer of the action. We focus on the action itself. The road is closed on Fridays. Repeated action. It's not important to know who closes it. Look again. We don't know the doer of the action, the subject. The TV program about space is being shown. It's being shown now at the moment. Look again. A movie is going to be watched by millions of people tonight. These are passive forms. Let's enjoy the changes given with most tenses. Let's begin with simple present tense or present simple. Either is correct. Active and passive. Look at the form, how we can change the active form into passive form. So simple present consists of infinitive plus S or ES when preceded by he, she, he goes, he does, he takes, and she goes, and so on. When changed into passive, we use am or is or are plus PP. It must be kept by heart. These rules are very important. Without them, we can't change into passive. So we need some information to be kept by heart, then use your intelligence. We always take, it's active. We always take the bottles. We have subject, we, verb, take, and the object is the bottles. So when we begin with the object, it's called new subject. The bottles are always taken for recycling by us, and we can omit by us. It's not necessary. Someone cleans this room. Begin with this room. This room is singular, so it takes am, is, are, is. This room is, well, PP is cleaned every day. We don't need to say by someone. Okay? This is simple present. Let's go to simple past. I'll deal with simple, continuous, perfect. Okay? Make a comparison. Active, did, finished, examples, cleaned, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Passive, it changed into was or were plus PP. It can't be passive without verb to be or PP plus PP. The government built in the past a new school. The object is new school. So we will begin with a new school. In the village last year, a new school was built because it's school, singular. We don't change the tense as we do in Arabic. We don't change the tense. We change the form only. A new school was built in the village last year by the government, not necessary. Somebody painted this room yesterday. This room was painted yesterday. So easy. And it was taken in preparatory school. Let's go to simple future, the third tense in English. Will, shall comes after I and we only, plus infinitive, as you know. Will, shall be PP in passive. Will, shall, or shall, plus be infinitive, plus PP. Look at the sentence. The teachers, okay? The teachers will mark the exams. So begin with the exams. The exams will be marked tomorrow. Don't be worried, my dear students. You will be given in your exam, inshallah, a book for all grammatical forms. Don't care about how to keep by heart, but think. We need to think, not to keep by heart. We are not parrots. We are human beings. Sometimes we forget. So look, they will build a new houses here next year. So new houses will be built. So easy. It's so enjoyable here next year. Buy them. Simple models: will, would, should, can, could, may, might, has to, have to, had to, will have to, needn't, must. It's a pile. Ought to, used to. It's not past here. It's a modal verb. Going to. Let's have a look. Modal plus infinitive in active. Modal plus be plus PP. We could see active. We could see many tourists in the pool. Many tourists could be seen in the pool. We may find more oil. More oil may be found by us. Not necessary to use the subject again, by. We don't say by we, because by is a preposition, and prepositions in English must be followed by object, not subject. Let's go to present continuous tenses. Active, am, is, are plus verb ing. It changes into am, is, are plus being to show continuity plus PP. The chef is preparing lunch now. Lunch is being prepared now. Not necessary to say by chef. Somebody is mending my car. Repairing, I mean. My car is being mended by someone or somebody. It doesn't matter. Let's go to past, present continuous, but here am, is, are plus going to. It looks like a modal verb. I'm going to do, so going to be plus PP. The same as we did with Modal verbs. Because of two. Because of two. This is the key to the answer. The government is going to build a new road. A new road is going to be, like must be, should be, built by the government. My boss is going to give us a rise. We are going to be given a rise. This is continuous and modal verb-like. Let's go to past continuous. Was, were plus verb ing. This is past inactive. In passive, we say was or were plus being like present continuous. But the difference is was, were, and instead of am, is, are. They were decorating my house yesterday. The house or my house was being decorated yesterday. She was washing the dishes. The dishes when I arrived. The dishes were being washed on arriving or when I arrived. It's so similar. Oh, let's go to perfect, present perfect. Have done, has plus PP. It becomes has, have plus been or been plus PP. Actors have used the hotel in many famous films. The hotel has been used in many famous films. Somebody has planted some trees. Some trees have been planted by somebody. So enjoyable. I hope you enjoy it. Past, perfect. Had done, had finished, had completed, and so on, becomes had been plus PP. Mother hadn't made the bread before we went to bed. The bread hadn't been made before we went to bed. When Mrs. Ali arrived, she found that thieves had broken into the shop. When Mrs. Ali arrived, she found that her shop had been broken into by someone or by the thieves. It doesn't matter. Oh, future perfect. We'll have done, we'll have finished, we'll have killed, and so on. We'll have been PP. We will have finished the meeting by 2:30 p.m. The meeting will have been finished by 2:30. She will have done the shopping within 2 hours. The shopping will have been done within 2 hours by her, and so on. Look at the Arabic sentences. These verbs have different usage. Say, believe, think, report, admit, deny, consider, estimate. Look, people say that women live longer than men. You can say, it is said, look, say that. It's present simple, but has different form. It is said that, when you see it, it must be followed by is said, is believed, but it must be followed by that, take care. It is said that women live longer than men. Look at the Arabic sentence. But when we use women or anything else different from it, we use to instead of that. Take care, my dear. Focus on it. Women are said that? No. Women are said that. Is it used for human being only? No. Cars are said to kaza. Women are said to live after to infinitive. It's customary. Longer than men. They expect him to arrive soon. Expect him to arrive soon. It, look, it is expected that. Can we omit or delete that? Yes, it's expected he will arrive soon. It's correct. Both are correct. He is expected, not that. He's expected to arrive soon. Passive form. People believe that Mr. Adil owns a lot of land in the north. Mr. Adil is believed that no. Mr. Adil is believed to own a lot of land in the north. So you should take care, my dear students, of these forms. Look again at the examples. Women are said to live longer than men. It is said that women live longer than men. Lunch is expected to be passive, cooked. So we have the two kinds. Passive is expected, passive to be cooked, passive. Can we have more than one passive? Yes, in one sentence. Look again at the Arabic one. Oh, when you talk about past action, we think this present. We think that Sarah traveled to Cairo last week. It's easier to use it here. It's not a big problem. It is thought that and blah, 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 the same sentence, the same complement. But here, Sarah is thought to, if you say Sarah is thought to, this is present. And if you say Sarah is thought to travel, so the meaning will be for, either present or future. So you have to use have traveled, because we don't have Sarah is thought to travel. It's not English at all, as you know. Sarah is thought to travel? No. If Sarah is thought to travel, it's a present or future, as I said. But here, Sarah is thought to have traveled to give you the same meaning of the past sentence traveled. Look again, we think that Sarah traveled, happened, and finished to Cairo last week. It is thought that Sarah traveled past, but here, Sarah is thought to have traveled instead of traveled. It can't be traveled after two. Everyone believes that he has the same like traveled. Action finished. The action finished. It's believed that he has mended, finished, or just finished. He is believed to mend, no, to have mended. Take care, my dear. This is the most difficult one in this lesson. The car is believed to have been mended. The police believe that the terrorists escaped. Begin with it, begin with terrorists. It is believed that the terrorists escaped. Easy. The terrorists are believed to have escaped, not to escape. Got it? I hope you got it. Look. You can use get instead of verb to be plus pp for temporary actions or sudden action. Catch, arrest, damage, destroy, kill, marry, burn, beat. All these actions happen suddenly, except marriage. The police caught the bank robbers. It's so easy. The bank robbers were caught or got caught. It can't be given in exam, the two verbs. It's either got or were. Don't be worried. Look at the adverb. You must plan your work carefully. The adverb here, carefully. Look at its place. Your work must be carefully planned or must be planned carefully. But this is much better. Let's talk about to infinitive, to be plus pp. I want you to tell me the truth. How can it be changed? Oh, I want to be told the truth. I hate people telling, look at the gerund, ing. I hate people telling me lies. I hate being told lies by people. Look at the verbs, dislike, love, hate, like, can be used with to infinitive or verb ing, either. I don't like people cheating me. Active. Let's go to passive. I don't like being cheated by people. I don't like people to cheat me. It's correct. I don't like to be cheated by people. Let's have exercises on this grammar, the passive and active, and you'll see some surprises. But as you listen to this session, the exam can never be more difficult than these given examples and exercises. Don't be afraid of exams. It will be much easier than my work, I hope. Houses, design. So you choose either active or passive. They are not all passive as you expect. You'll have some surprises. Houses or houses, design, have designed, are designing to be warm in winter. Oh, yes, are designed. Our car will be repaired, is repairing, has repaired, will repair next year. The car will not repair itself, so it will be repaired. So easy, so easy. It is saying, says, it is says, it is said, it is say. So you have to exclude. Oh, it is say, it is says. So it's either saying or said. Sure, it's said, said. The school has to must be followed by infinitive. Built? No. Be built? Maybe. Have been built? Maybe. Build? To build. But the meaning before the school year starts. So the school has to be built, has to be built. The car drives, was driving itself, was being driven, will drive too fast. So the car can't drive itself. So the car was being driven, was being driven. The houses collapsed, are collapsed, were collapsed, collapsing in the earthquake. Think before you choose. The houses means, collapse means destroy. So houses can never destroy themselves. So it's not used in passive. It's wrong to use the verb collapse in passive. It's active only. So collapsed, collapsed. Okay? So houses got destroyed or were destroyed, but houses collapsed. His car has sold itself, will sell itself, was selling, was sold. So sure, without thinking. She thought to, be suffered, being suffered, have suffered, suffers. It is thought, she thought to, from amnesia or amnesia. She forgot everything. She thought to have suffered, or to suffer. I was reported. It's not it is. It was reported that. But I was reported to win, to be winning, to have won, have been won. You don't say have been won. No one can win you. You can be beaten. I was reported to win, to have won, yes, to refer, but where is to? Take care. You can say I was reported, look at the trick. I was reported to win, right. To have won, right. But here the answer is, sure it is to win, bravo, to win. The same characters were playing by the same actors were impressive. This is another trick. The same characters, look at the comma, non-defining, close, non-defining, close, like dash. Can you remember dash? Punctuation marks, dash, or commas, it means extra information. So the same characters, yes, it's surprise for some people or some played means which were played. If we said, if you are given which were played, it's correct. So played is the answer. The sun was disappeared, has been disappeared, is disappearing partly this morning. Another surprise for some people. Guess the meaning, guess the answer. Yes, the sun disappeared. We can't use passive with the verb disappear. Never. There is a hole in the roof which needs to be looking, look is looking, looked at. Needs to be looked at. Excellent. The accident occurred, was occurred, has been occurrence early this morning. Occurred means happened, so we can't use either happen or occurred in the passive. So it's always active because it's intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs can never be used in passive because they have no object. A lot of bread was baking. Baking is being baked, is baking at the bakers today. Something which is happening now. A lot of bread is being baked. The baker is the one who is baking. It has believed, is believing, had believed that ghosts don't exist. It, we need passive. It, yes, it's believed. The accident happened recently. The answer is here. The key answer here. Recently. We use recently in the present perfect. So it's either has or has been. The accident has been happened? No. Happened can never be used in the passive form. So the action here has happened. The answer. Roads should be building itself or themselves. Built, be built, have been built. Should must be followed by infinitive. Should have been built across the desert? No. Should be built. Should be built. It's a fact. Fact. Are any new buildings going to needs infinitive. Going to build itself or themselves. Build, will build, be built, are built in your area. Going, are going to be built. Right. Which rules must be, must to? No, to after must. Must will? Oh, must being? No. It's must be. So easy. The film has been, has, had been, have been. The film, singular, can't be have. Has been, has, had been, watched by many millions of people since. Oh, the ghost of since. Can you remember since? Must be followed by past simple or date, and must be preceded by, since must be preceded by present perfect. The film has been watched. Excellent. Has been watched. So double benefit. You remember since and passive. It's understood that it's understood now that she has broken up. For engagement recently, present perfect, has broken, active. She hates, look at the grammar, hates, likes, dislikes. She hates be, wrong. Hates having, being, to have, told what to do. She hates being told, bravo. Or to be told, it's not here. Be just without to. What can from your classroom window? What can see? What can saw? What will see? What can be seen? It's passive. What can be seen? We're talking about the object. The police, this word is always plural. Are believed, plural. Believed, plural. Were believed, plural. Has no. So police has no. The police are believed, were believed that. The answer lies here. The police, believe, active. The police believe that the terrorist escaped. The convict, admitted must be followed by, yes, admitted. Deny must be followed by gerund. So not to be. So the convict admitted being killed, killing. The jeweler last week. So the convict admitted killing. Don't let yourself. This is expression. Don't let yourself be, bravo. Don't let yourself be laughed at. Don't let yourself be laughed at. Let's go to the end of our session today. Don't let yourself be laughed at. You should do your best and you'll enjoy English language, inshallah. Wishing you All best of luck. Presented by Ahmed Al-Dasuqi, teacher of English for secondary stage, Alexandria Governorate, Mid-Zone Directorate, under sponsorship, under supervision of Mrs. Umayma Abdelmati, Inspector General of the English Language in Alexandria, and I hope to be in all governorates. And Mr. Ahmed Fahmi, my dear supervisor, Mid-Zone Senior Supervisor. Thank you all. Wishing to see you once again in Unit 9, inshallah. Goodbye for now. Have a nice time with English language. So I hope you will be fluent speakers of English and accurate, because English demands fluency and accuracy at the same time. It's not something to be kept by heart. English language is life itself. Thank you, my dear students.